Hi. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I had an idea of what I was gonna do for my my YouTube or whatever. Yeah, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that no more. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Until then, y'all get this. I guess I can introduce you to all the Michael Jackson things I got in my room right now. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Give me a second. I got this. What is this? This is the first thing I purchased. My first Michael Jackson purchase I ever made when I moved to Atlanta. I love it. So I just got the picture or whatever. My boyfriend, that's it. Right there. He got the frame. He stole this picture from me. I didn't even know it was missing. But just, yeah, I know. I didn't even know it was missing. But he stole the picture, and then months later he popped out with the picture in a frame. I have this book that I have yet to read, but I will. Give me time. It's called Michael Jackson, All the Songs, the Story Behind Every Track. So this is about all the music he done made and all the people he made it with that tell the story, the inspiration, this, that, and the third. Look at that picture. So you just love it. He's so cute. This. I wanted this for so long. I can't remember who got this for me. Did I get it for myself? I did not get it for myself. Y'all, I'm cheap. I don't spend money. I like it in the account. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think my aunt got this for me. So let me tell you a little bit of a backstory behind that. So my mom, she passed from colon cancer in 2021. It was the year that I was headed to college. I had just graduated high school. She did make it to my high school graduation. She was in a wheelchair, but she was there. She was happy to see me, you know, see me walk across the stage and everything. I was so glad that she was there. After my mom passed in June, I moved in with my aunt. And basically my aunt became my guardian or whatever, but she's only like a few years older than me. So one Christmas, the Christmas after my mom passed was terrible. It was terrible not because, you know, people didn't have money to give people stuff or, you know, there was drama in the family. It was just bad because mom was like the rock. I mean, look at her. That's her. You know, she big dog. You know what I'm saying? And she was gone. So I think my aunt was like, what you want for Christmas? Like, you too old for me to be like trying to guess what you want. And I was like, I want some books. And then she was like, send me the list and I'll get what I can. And she got me this book. This book was at the top of my list. I love this book. I've started reading this book though. Everybody, you know, since I moved and I was in college and everything like that. I ain't finished it, but I will. And I'm happy to have it. I don't like this book. I don't know how the MJ community is dusty in here. I know. I told you I don't know how the Moonwalker community feels about this book. I personally don't like it. I feel like it's just tabloid crap, and it's not really true, or as true as it can be. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's like he say, she say, or what's it called? Hearsay. The stories are juicy, but I don't feel like they're true. You get what I'm saying? Because I read his other books, and I just don't feel like the other books, especially the Moonwalker book that he, you know, wrote himself. That one, I feel like there's his personality. It didn't fit with this Michael Jackson personality. This book here, this is the Moonwalker book I was telling you about. This is the this is the his biography. This is the 2009 reissued edition of the 1988 bestseller Moonwalk by Michael Jackson. Oh, so basically whatever happened was, so the girl that he was, you know, telling his stories to or whatever, she was the one who wrote it for him. And then when she was done writing it, she came to him and she was like, all right, so I'm going to give you this book and you're going to read it and then you're going to tell me what you think so I can make the edits and the changes. He looked at her like, what? And she's like, you're gonna read it. He was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. She was like, I'll read it to you and you'll tell me what to change. She's like, yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. The reason I feel like this is so like the realest piece of anything that he's ever released is because when it was actually like days before it was supposed to be released, he was like, hold on, retract everything. I said too much, I told too much. And of course the people was like, we done printed a million copies, sir. We can't do that. That can't be done. Please. So they did postpone the release date, but they still ended up releasing it. I think it was just because he was really real in this. But what he says in this book gives people, you know, the idea that they need to know. I saw him as like, he's a man in this. You know, a man, a person who's experienced things that might have made him a little bit different from other people, but he's still relatable. I love him. My favorite story from this book. Sorry, y'all, I got some Chick-fil-A. My favorite story from this book is when he was performing at this like nightclub. So Bobby was, you know, taking him or whatever, but they were feeling like Gary. Is when him and his brothers was like waiting on the sidelines or whatever. I guess their act was over. And you know, the next act come on stage. I guess this is a gentleman's club. And she come on and she like, oh my God. And then she started taking off her clothes. But the crazy thing about it is when she started taking off her clothes, it's melons. And I don't mean like big boobies. I mean like there's actual fruit there. She throws the melon. She takes off her bra. This is a dude, a flat-chested dude. You get what I'm saying? And then he takes off the wig, throws it into the audience, and then people are still screaming. And I'm like, period, get yours. And Michael was just like, he was stunned. Now, I feel like that really affected him because there was another interview where I think he said that Madonna was like, we're not going to Disneyland. Let me just tell you that now. And then he was like, I didn't ask you to go to Disneyland. When he took Madonna out, right? And then they got in the car and Madonna was like, let me go ahead and tell you, we're not going to Disneyland. And then he was like, I didn't ask you to go to Disneyland. And then she was like, well, I'm just gonna take you to a gentleman's club. You're gonna see strippers, we're gonna get some drinks, and we're gonna have a good time. And then he was like, I am not going to a gentleman's club with men who are dressing like women. I'm just not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Just to explain some of them stories that we be hearing about. I have this book. I love this book so freaking much. It's ridiculous. This one is Dancing the Dream, written by Michael Jackson. I just love this book so much. Especially like, I feel like this is a deeper representation of him than the straight out books that's like telling us stories about his life. This, I feel like he revealed a lot, because if somebody were to come back and say, oh, that story is about something that happened in your life, it's like, it's metaphors, it's reflections, it's poems. Does that make sense? I hope so. My friend Lauren, she got me this for, was it Christmas or my birthday? I think it was Christmas. She got me this for Christmas. I know all the answers. Stop playing. One day when y'all actually start to like me and we're friends, I am going to do this on like live or something, and we're gonna answer the questions together. I love this book because I feel like a lot of the time media highlights how much he's done for charities, but it also kind of makes it look like he doesn't do like a lot for his people. This is what I mean by people. But I read this book. He donated to so many black charities. It's ridiculous. He's just all around good, and he looked out for his people, and he encouraged his people. I think he made it his mission to make sure black people had a place in this world, especially in the entertainment industry. Because that little note, I know y'all know about that note. That little note when he was like, I'm gonna be the first black king. It's like, you better, for your folks, you better speak. Okay, and I also have this. Oh my gosh. So the first year, maybe not the first year, but my first birthday I spent in college. I didn't actually spend it in college. I went to New York. You get what I'm saying? That was during spring break. Oh my gosh, when MJ the Musical had just come out, I think I only paid like $148 for 2 tickets. That's when it was just coming out and it was still testing the waters. Yeah. So I paid for my trip, I paid for the hotel, I paid for my tickets, and my daddy drove me to New York so I could see the play. This is what I had hanging up in my old bedroom when I was staying with my aunt. It's the playbill from MJ the Musical on that day. All the songs that are featured in MJ the Musical. Here's the cast for that night. Can you guys see Miles? I'm so in love. And I have pictures. I would put them in this. Do I want to? No, I have to get them off the camera. Put them in here. And there. And there. And there too. Okay, that's it. No more. Okay, all right, so the light went dead. So I'm back in here. Y'all, I am done filming. I will bombard y'all with the rest of my Michael Jackson collection on a later date, you know, so I can have some content to post for y'all so y'all can start to love me. Because I love y'all already. Y'all, give me some love. Show me some love. I'm trying to do something. Please follow me, like, and subscribe, and comment if you have different opinions for me. I would love to hear it. I would love to argue and debate in the comment section. I love that. I love that. You know what I'm saying? What I know, what you know. So I have the hashtag Monty got to be there. I am campaigning to get to the Michael Jackson biopic premiere. I'm building my career in film. I'm building my career in writing. I'm building my career in directing, okay? So, you know, being around these people, having a goal, because I have a year to get to this. I got 328 days. Y'all got what I'm saying?
This right here is Monty Daniel. She is Michael Jackson's encyclopedia. If you need any information about the late, the great Michael, what's his name? Joe Jackson. Joe like a dick? Oh, Joe, see, I ain't know it. I ain't know that, but she know it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. You gonna put it right here. Subscribe, like, and share, comment. Do the same on my channel too because, you know.